1884. Parts of Florida I've never seen before. Slow going on this dirt road is just so cool, just to follow a line on my Garmin. This is probably one of the most remote parts of Florida I've ever ridden in. There's some serious riders on this tour. Man, this is so cool. All these things I'm learning on my first bikepacking tour. Rolling out for day 2 of Forgotten Florida. Some of us are going ahead. The group's run a little late this morning. We're just gonna roll easy, get out to a nice start. It's a beautiful morning, a little chilly, low 50s, but gonna be pretty warm today. Probably up in the mid to upper 70s. Gonna be a good day. So we're stopping at the Stroud Cemetery, which is just in the middle of nowhere on this dirt road. 1884.
Lived 1 month.
So the bigger ones are, I guess, adults.
Yeah.
And the smaller ones, children. Tiny little cemetery. We've been on this gravel road for quite a while. Of course, this is one that I've never ridden before. Way up near Interstate 10. We're paralleling Interstate 10. I can hear it off to my right. But so far, this route has been awesome. Some loose stuff. Right now is nice and hard, but we had some sand, a little bumpy in spots, but so far it's been awesome. No water crossings yet. There's still quite a few people behind us since we got an earlier start. Another group got a start. When we stopped to look at the cemetery, we saw them go by. They didn't stop. They said they saw it last year, but it was worth stopping. At mile 20 on day 2, we stopped at a gas station that was planned on the route. Been riding with Ryan for a while. We're out in front. We left early. So Ryan is also riding a 9er RLT9 RDO. That's his setup. Pretty sweet. He said he got the bike because of my videos, right?
That's right.
All right. So 9er, if you're watching this, there you go. That's my setup. Still going good. Fork bags are holding strong now. Gravel roads today are a bit more shaded than they were yesterday, which I like. Just hit a bunch of water on this road. Waterproof bags are not just good for riding in the rain, but all of these wet roads and creek crossings. Finally have a bit of a hill. You may not be able to see it on the GoPro, but this has been a super flat route. Really happy to see this hill, to be honest. Need a little bit more variety. More hills. Yay. This is a great road. No traffic, rolling hills. Beautiful. No buildings. Hardly at all. Seen a house. Parts of Florida I've never seen before. Slow going on this dirt road. It is less than optimal surface conditions. Got some red clay that's gotten wet and hardened in all kind of configurations. Going like 8 miles an hour. Climbing a little hill here too. The road's gotten better and super pretty. Once again, I have absolutely no idea where I'm at unless I just stop and look at the map, but I don't want to because this is just so cool, just to follow a line on my Garmin and look around. I had to stop back there and repack one of my saddlebags. I had my camping cooking pot. It's an MSR pot. And I had like my fork and spoon inside, and it was rattling around and driving me crazy. I didn't even think about that. Like, all these things I'm learning on my first bike packing tour. Packing is so important. Oh, the road's getting more bumpy now. It's all good. All part of the learning. I gotta concentrate on this road. It's not a one-handed road right now. So I've been riding by myself for a while. It's kind of nice just to clear your head and enjoy the scenery. So remote. This is probably one of the most remote parts of Florida I've ever ridden in as far as gravel or any kind of riding, actually. It's beautiful. So I thought there was a group in front of me, but I'm not seeing any tire tracks at all. So I got a couple people right behind me, and I think we're out in front. Got a lunch stop coming up in a few miles, and then finish up the day to our campsite tonight. So the couple that's behind me, I'll get their permission before I post this, but Jeff and Michelle, they just got married like a week and a half ago, and he's done Outbound XL, and he also told me he did a 60,000 foot climbing ride on Zwift one time. What? That's crazy. He said it took him like 21 hours or something like that. He said his mental IQ went down during that ride. I said it probably went down before the ride. I was joking, of course. And she is training for the Boston Marathon, trying to qualify. She ran an hour and a half before yesterday's ride. There's some serious riders on this tour. Just turned off a dirt road onto this newly paved road with a wide bike lane and a tailwind. I feel like I have a turbo in my legs right now. And we're coming up to our lunch stop, just up here on the right, which I think is a gas station. Knit Mart is the lunch stop for the day. This is what you do at a rest stop when you've got extra camp meals that you want to use and there's not a good meal option. I had to unpack everything. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but it is really good. I was gonna have this for dinner last night, never made it. So it's my lunch stop. On our way for the last 35 miles to the campsite, I was told by Jeff back there that the campsites are few and, well, you got to get there kind of early to get a good one. So we are the second ones to leave the rest stop. Ryan took off, he's ahead, and then it's the three of us, me, Jeff, and Michelle. So we're gonna get along and get a good campsite. I'm so looking forward. We're gonna have like a lot of time to chill tonight, which I am so looking forward to because this weather is absolutely spectacular. Low humidity and just no cloud in the sky, about 75 degrees. So I'm so looking forward to camping tonight. I tell you what, this is not a bad way to spend a Saturday. Riding 80 miles from one campsite to another with people who share your passion. I love it. We have been on this gravel road for a long time. I'm out in front. Just following my Garmin. Man, this is so cool. This route today, phenomenal. So many good gravel roads in our state that I just have never ridden. This is absolutely amazing. I've only seen one car, and it's a truck that I passed that was behind me. Just hit 60 miles, which means we've got about 20 to go. We're gonna bypass the little river rapid area. That's gonna save about 7 miles. Normally this would have been 86 or so. So we'll say about 6 miles. The water's, I think, just gonna be too high. I think everybody's gonna skip it today. Is what I heard. All right, we're coming up on the detour to the falls on the right here that we're gonna skip today. I think most people are gonna skip it. Oh, yeah, that. Oh my gosh. There was a gate and looked like about 4 inches of mud. Yeah, good call. Lots of rain here a couple of days ago. It's going to be very wet. Just hit 70. That should give us about 10 to go. And I am all alone. There ain't no thing or nobody out on this road. This has been about as remote as I've seen in my state of Florida. I have never been so happy to see a shaded road. We were out in the sun for like 2 hours. Some of the guys on this ride in South Florida, and they ride the levees, and they said they'll do like 80 to 100 miles with no shade at all. I just can't do it. I love shade. All right, we finished up the day's ride with 78 miles. We cut out 7 miles by not going to the river. Only one group went to the river. They were on mountain bikes. They said they had to do like 12 river crossings to get to it. So it was a good thing we skipped it. Didn't miss doing that. And we're at this place called Scouts Lodge. And it's got some cabins. It's got a small area to camp. I took a while to find a decent hammock camping spot. To kind of get away from the group a little bit, just to have a little bit of hammock privacy. So got a good spot set up, and we just had a spaghetti dinner. The people who own the camp, it's a fishing camp. It's right on the Econfina River. I think that's how you say it. They cooked a spaghetti meal for us all. It's really good. So we're just going to chill out for a little bit, and going to try to get an early start in the morning. That was a good day of riding. That course was just phenomenal. So cool to ride roads that I've never ridden before. And hopefully get another good night's sleep. Slept really well last night. Probably had to put in the earplugs tonight. I go to bed pretty early, like 10 o'clock. So going to try to get an early start. Actually really miss my wife. So ready to get up early and go and get back home. So it's been such a good tour. So that's going to wrap up day 2 of the Forgotten Florida bicycle tour. We're just going to sit around the campfire tonight and hang out for a little bit and wrap up the final night. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.